Welcome out to the middle of nowhere amongst the temperate rainforests of Tasmania's wild rivers. Over the next 3 days I'll be on the search to unlock some huge gold deposits that some of Tasmania's rivers have locked away. It's going to be a wild adventure, so sit tight and let's go. Just spotted a spot up here under the forest. There might be a good bit of clearing for the camp. An enchanting forest in here. Beautiful countryside. Yeah, this will be good. Pack raft, get my gear on and get sniping, I think. Alright, I really like the look of some of this bedrock here. I wouldn't say it's coarse, but looks like it's got little pockets and things tucked up. You can see the alluvial rock stuck up in there. So it might be worth a shot. First piece arrived pretty quick for the evening and it was a welcome sight. And a second piece sitting on the back side of this ledge. I only got the few flakes and yeah, it wasn't a crash hot session by any means, so I'm getting pretty dark. I'm going to head back to camp, get warm and yeah, maybe have a bite to eat, get ready for tomorrow. Hear the black cockatoos. Nature's seat. I wonder what nature's treasures await us today. Going to be a bit chilly getting in that wetsuit. Some nice looking bedrock here that I'd like to test out. I'll give this a bit of a go. Alright, no gold. Actually thought I would have found some here, but not to be. We will push on downstream. In this crevice, a couple of very small pieces showed up, but nothing of any significant size or amount. Okay, so a little bit of gold in this location, but what I noticed was it's really paper thin, like even thinner than paper. It has no weight to it, so it's not the deposit we're looking for. Not when you're investing a couple of nights out here, so I'm going to keep moving on downstream. Okay, so the same again, I've just been working this location in behind these logs here. There's bedrock all running down through there, and it sort of gets a bit deeper as you go across the river, but it just keeps giving off a few little flakes here and there, but nothing real decent. There was one slightly little thicker piece there, so it could be a good spot to come back to, but I don't think it's what I'm after. I'm gonna be hunting down something decent today. I should probably mention too that as I'm going down the river, I'm just ducking my head under to see if I can see any good drop-off points on the bedrock or anything like that, so I'm just taking it pretty steady, making sure I don't miss anything. Good to see a decent sized freshwater lobster. These guys are an endangered species in Tasmania, so it was good to see a nice healthy one. Okay, I found something relatively good here. It's not big gold, but there's plenty of it. It's all on this decomposed bedrock here. I've just got my tools there where I've been working, so I'm going to spend a bit of time in here and just see if it adds up to anything. And I've also found big gold in spots where you wouldn't expect it with the small stuff as well, so it's worth a shot. After 10 or so minutes of working this bedrock, it became very apparent that I was onto something very rare. Although this gold was thinner than paper, there were literally thousands of pieces scattered all over this decomposed bedrock. You know you're having a good day when you got to empty the snuffer bottle out. There's too much sediment building up in and it'll start coming back out. So I always bring a spare bottle and tip it all into. It's a good way to, in case you lose your snuffer as well, you can always have some of your gold from earlier on. Oh, that looks good. After lunch it was straight back on the gold. There was certainly no shortage of it. Every single foot of gravel moved. There was hundreds of pieces of small gold. Can't believe how much gold's here. This is nuts. It doesn't matter where you move the gravel, it's like, it must be all like flood gold. That's the biggest flat flake of gold I've ever seen. Oh, it's only like, it's paper thin. I thought it was a nugget. It's just real flat. The first piece out of hundreds that had any thickness caught me by surprise. I must have been on the richest part of this pay streak, because a couple more thicker bits did show up as the day went on. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up. I've given it a pretty good shot today. I'm cold, I'm hungry, and yeah, I'm gonna go set up camp. I found a good spot to camp while I was having lunch. I went for a little walk, get set up, and I might get a fire going, try and warm up a bit. My lips are all numb. You can see the mask squeeze. Good day though, really happy with it. Somewhere up in here. Oh, it's a nice spot. Ah, look at that. Perfect. I'll put a bit of a fire here. Shouldn't be too close to the tent. Breeze about, so I need to be pretty careful. What a day on the river. It's a good feeling to be out in nature, miles away from anything. I won't let this fire get too big. It's pretty dry at the moment in Tassie. Oh yeah, that's nice after being in that water all day. Whew. Mixed veggies. Gonna go for a little walk through this enchanting forest. Almost feels like the old timers have been here. It's a funny one, this location. They did work this river years ago. I'm not sure if it's just from major floods. You can see all the debris that's been caught up there, but there's a huge bench here. It's almost like people were here at one stage. Never know what you find out here. Alright, in bed. That's it for me for the day. I'll see you guys in the morning. Didn't sleep that well last night. I don't know what was going on. I had perfect ground. I was pretty comfy, but I was just a bit excited for today, I think. So we'll get all this junk cleaned up, packed up, have some breakfast, and jump back in the river.
Oh yeah, nice and damp. Thank you, campground. You've been very good to me. So as good as yesterday was, I think I'm going to leave this spot for now, and I'm going to test out some new ground. I can always come back to that. I know the old saying is when you're on the gold, stay on the gold, but there could be something just around the corner. Anyway, we'll see how we go when we get there.
Opened up a small crevice and have a look.
There was gold everywhere, possibly even richer than the deposit I'd found the day before. I had to be extremely thorough in this spot. You could scratch the bedrock out a second and third time and more gold would come out.
Well, that's a day for me, and that's it for this trip. A successful one, that's for sure. Lots and lots of gold, and I'm a happy camper. When I'm going to get home now, I'm freezing cold. I've got a few Ks to pack raft, blow this old pack raft back up and get out of here. I'll see you guys at home. Okay, so I've just gotten home. This was literally full of concentrates, a chocolate milk bottle, and I had half a pan of material, but it's starting to get close now. It's been very slow because the gold's so fine and flaky. It's very hard with all the black sand that's mixed in. A lot of ironstone pebbles in there too. We're starting to get close. Looks pretty decent. I just hope there's not too much black sand. Not a bad 2 days on the river. I think there's still a lot of black sand in there though. Look at that for small, like it's crazy small. A few little pickers, and that was it. Try and get it down a bit.
decent. I must say that not every prospecting adventure goes as well as this one did. There's not too many trips where I come back with nothing. Usually I'm in gold bearing areas and I'll come back with at least a few flakes, but I certainly don't hit gold like this every time I go out. And you can ask any prospector and they'll tell you that that's all just a part of prospecting. The majority of the gold, as mentioned, is paper thin. It actually looks a little bit thicker on camera than what it really is. It's super fun to play with, and seeing so much of it piled up looks incredible. There were a few chunky little pieces mixed in amongst it, maybe 5 or 6, and they're all got little bits of ironstone staining all over them. And I'd say they've been locked up in old gravel benches for thousands of years. Alright, now for the grand total, and keep in mind this is 2.5 days of prospecting. It took a long time getting the black sands out, and there's still probably another gram or 2 of black sand in there, which I'll get out when I've got more time. But we have 23.6 grams of gold. It's an insane amount of gold for 2.5 days of prospecting, and I'll be excited to show you guys a couple more videos from this area as I've been on the return trips. Now if you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you show your support by hitting that like button, drop a comment below, and until the next one, happy hunting, and we'll see you all then.